It's actually really cool that we can build our own custom dorm rooms in The Sims 4 for university, and I am really thankful that we can because the default ones that come with the pack are kind of a mess. You see, university came out in what I would describe as The Sims 4's flop era. I don't know what was going on there, but for a couple years, the builds they made for all the official worlds were so bad. This one, this Larry's Lagoon lot, is the student union for Foxbury, and this, I think, might be one of the worst builds they've ever made. This thing is up there with the museum in Get Famous for me. I just don't understand why they did this, and it's so big, but so empty on the inside. I mean, this is just a mess. This could have been half the size, and it would have been so much better. So for this reason, I don't really play with the default lots that came in university very often. I always replace them with builds that I've done, and I realized that I don't think I've built any university housing in ages, and usually when I do, I build it in this sort of like Brightchester style because I prefer how it looks. There's two campuses here. One is more traditional and then one is more modern, and you guys know I don't love modern builds, so I just never ever build here, and I kind of want to try to build something to replace this Maritime Manor house. I loaded into this lot earlier to look at it, and I was so shocked by this build. I just haven't seen it in ages. In particular, I was so shocked that it has this like huge bedroom upstairs. It's got a private bathroom, it's got a balcony, and then there's these two like tiny shared bedrooms downstairs. I don't really know why they did that. I think for me, I sort of prefer the look of these bedrooms. I like how there's two beds in there. I like how it's a shared space. This is more the style that I'm going for. I certainly don't want to have one big giant room for just one sim to have. I also never ever use these windows or this door from university. I just don't really know how to use them. This is like so far outside of my comfort zone, so I kind of just avoid it. It's hard when they do lots like this because this one's like on a cul-de-sac next to all of these houses that look identical, so you kind of feel like you have to build something like that so it fits in. And the problem is I just don't like it that much, so we're gonna have to figure out something. One kind of weird thing about these university buildings in The Sims 4 is that you can't put real kitchens. You can have like a fridge and a microwave, but you can't have a stove or a grill. Anything that can cook for real, you can't use. It's usually okay because your Sims can get food in the student union and your roommates usually bring so much food and it's just kind of sitting out. But that is kind of confusing to a lot of people, so don't worry, I won't like forget a stove. You just literally can't use it. It won't let you keep it there. I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want to go about this because I'm not really sure. I do kind of like this idea of having like some sidewalk stuff going on, and the actual building itself doesn't have to be that fancy of a shape. We'll have a common space and then like 3 or 4 bedrooms. A lot of times in real life, this sort of place would have like a shared bathroom between the bedrooms, but actually I kind of like this layout for the bedrooms. They're kind of big too, so we could easily get 2 beds in each of them. I just don't know where I would put the staircase, because I guess I didn't really think that part all the way through. Well, a staircase right here might not be too bad, because we could do the bedrooms very similar to downstairs. It can just be a slightly smaller bathroom up here. We could even get an extra bathroom, so there's 3 bathrooms total. And then up here could be like a common space with some desks. And then down here we can have like a tiny kitchenette and like a living room. And then down here we could do like a tiny kitchenette and like some tables or something. I guess we need to have a living room area. Maybe up here could be like the living space with a TV and a couch, and then down here could just be like tiny kitchenette tables, because your Sims could work there and like do homework on the tables if they had to. Platforms are our friend for stuff like this because we can try and have some slight covered areas. Although actually a lot of the houses nearby have balconies, so if we wanted to, we could have this be a balcony in the back. It is kind of a nice view. This is probably a bad idea, but I kind of want to have less bathrooms. I don't want this to be a luxurious place to live, okay? I kind of want to have less stuff for my Sims. I almost would rather open this up and have it look kind of cute instead of having a 3rd bathroom. I do realize that is terrible, but like, isn't this kind of cute? I'm trying to make this place more interesting, so what do we think about this? I think it's good for the floor plan, and I kind of like the platform bit. I'm not really obsessed with how it looks from the front. I feel like this part is kind of weird. Oh, these are only for medium wall height? I was gonna try and use them, but never mind. I don't like them. I'm also so annoyed that these don't go all the way up because I want them to look connected. Like I want them to look as if it's one big window, but they just don't do that. I have to try and alt place it and then like hopefully ignore the tiny line that you can see in between them. They're just not cute. That's the problem. I don't know how to use them successfully because they just look weird. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've changed my mind so many times. I have absolutely no clue what I want it to look like. I think that it being a little bit smaller is better. This roof line thing was so ugly. I know. I've got eyes. I could tell. Maybe this way we could add like something on the first floor, and then this could become where the kitchen area is. That might actually be better. Okay, I'm liking this better. I feel like it maybe has some potential. We can do a black metal roof. Ooh, maybe I should do a solid black roof. The houses in the neighborhood have this roof. That might be okay. How does that work together? Is that okay? The lighting isn't okay, so that's kind of annoying because it's hard to tell. But this might work. Oh my god, they're all different shades of gray. The darkest color of this is different from this one. This one is black. This one is like a dark gray. This is wood. It's all different. Same pack, all different. It does look better with this like fancier flooring out here, so that's an improvement. Okay, after much deliberation, this is what I've come up with for the windows, and I think I kind of like it. I ended up using growing together ones instead of university ones, but I did use these from university. I liked them better because the colors kind of matched better. Now we just gotta go through and put some landscaping so we can try and hide how messy this all looks. Some trees will definitely help us, I think. I always have the hardest time landscaping lots like this because it's sort of like a public lot. Obviously people live here, but it's like on campus housing, so it's being like managed by the university. They probably have a guy who comes and like mows the lawn. But like, how many plants do I put? Do they have a lot of flowers? That's why I end up doing a lot of like hedges and bushes and stuff, which I actually think kind of makes sense. Actually, the houses nearby do have a lot of flowers. But I mean, ours doesn't look anything like these, so it doesn't really matter. We could kind of do whatever. Do you need a mailbox for university housing? It's not one of the requirements. I think I'll keep the landscaping pretty simple, so I'm almost done with the outside, but I do want to go through and add terrain paint everywhere. The grass on this lot feels very flat to me, so I kind of want to go in and make it seem a little bit more realistic with some terrain. Okay, so here's what I've done with the landscaping. Obviously, again, very simple. I put some like bushes and trees around. We'll come back in and add some like outdoor furniture, but for now I want to go in and actually furnish the inside. Oh, I forgot that university has this kind of fun carpet. I feel kind of tempted to use that in these bedrooms. That's actually kind of the color scheme, so maybe it'll work. I'm also a little bit tempted by this tile. I can use the tile in the bathrooms and then maybe in the kitchen. I guess kitchen is kind of a strong word because it's not so much really a kitchen as it is a kitchenette. We can't have a stove, it's just gonna be like the sink and the fridge. I will also definitely give them a microwave because your Sims can use that to make like little microwave meals. I'm kind of wanting to go through everything in university and just add in what will fit. I am really gonna be channeling my own dorm room with this and like what my dorm space looked like. So I'm warning you right now, it might be a little bit different than what your dorms looked like, but I'm kind of just going off of personal experience. I actually might let these just be single bedrooms though, because it might be kind of nice to have your own space. For now, I'm just going through and putting in all the furniture I'm seeing that I'm gonna want in each bedroom, and then we can go back and rearrange. Obviously, I don't intend to keep these things all layered on top of each other, don't worry. It's kind of a weird space up here. I wanna have a TV on this wall. Oh, these little game chairs could be cute outside too. I think I will also give them a keg. I'm just trying to set it up so that all the things that you might wanna use are readily available to you. Annoyingly, the chairs that would match are bar height. We don't have that many bar height tables. I guess we did get one from high school years, but I don't really want to use like high school years in this build. The only one from this pack is like huge and I don't really want to put this. I mean, that takes up the whole space. I guess it might be kind of cool if there was like a bar table kind of lined up against this wall, but that doesn't leave me a lot of room for the kitchen. There's not a lot of wall space in here. There's too many doors. The doors are very big and they take up like all the room. I don't think I can use these tables. I need to have a smaller one. It needs to be like a tiny table right here. We can definitely use red chairs though. Ooh. It takes up like so much space. I was originally imagining having a bunch of tables in here, and like obviously I know it's not a very big place, so you don't really need that, but I was just sort of visualizing like maybe your Sims have friends over and like maybe they could use these tables to study or something. You know what? I actually kind of love these like beanbag style chairs from high school years. Those might be kind of cool in here. They might also be kind of random, so I don't know. But I do like that idea. And then how about this? We take one of these tables and we size it down and put it like underneath the cabinets on the wall. So it looks like these tables have legs. When you put the walls completely away, I mean, it looks kind of weird, but with walls cut away, it looks fine. We could even get a bigger TV. Would they really have a like giant TV in here? Look, it's an expensive school. They got money. I really want to put a video game system in here too. Do they still work if they're raised up like this? I think it should. I don't really see why it wouldn't. But this will be kind of fun because your Sims can play video games together with this. We should probably put a stair railing in here. I think that might be useful. I'm kind of trying to make it look like Sims were actually hanging out up here and studying, so I got like a backpack and some books. I will admit that this rug is super weird, but that's kind of why I like it. I feel like in real life, this place would probably just have mostly white walls everywhere, especially in these bedrooms, because that way they can easily repaint if people mess up the walls and stuff. I kind of want to get one red accent wall. These are all different shades of red. It's like a million different colors of red up here, but that's fine. The shower that I had in my dorm was exactly like this. It was more like this weird yellow color, but like with the slab back, the curtain, like this was exactly what we had. I have these memories of the bathroom being so dark. It was like so unpleasant in there. And it had the loudest fan, which I guess is a good thing because it had a working fan. But I remember it being like scarily loud, the fan in our bathroom. Okay, now I'm wondering if maybe I should put like something like this. This is a little bit nicer, but our bathroom, we had like a little tiny, almost like a rolling cart because 5 of us shared the same bathroom. And so we each had like a spot on the cart to leave some of our bathroom stuff. I'm picturing that these 2 Sims will share this bathroom and then these 2 will share this bathroom. So maybe I should decorate it after I've done the room so we can kind of try and put like, I don't know, a blue robe for the Sim with the blue bedspread and stuff like that. Oh, I do love that kind of minty color. That's actually really nice. Let's use that. I think it's kind of cute to like color code the rooms a little bit. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put a laptop in every single one of these rooms too, just because then you definitely have access to a computer. One of the things that I find really annoying when I'm actually playing with University is how the Sims are constantly just like spawning decor. I don't really get it because it does feel like it comes out of nowhere, but they literally will put decor on like every surface in all of the bedrooms. Is that too much of the same color or is that fun? I actually kind of like it, so I might keep it. That's a decent room. It's got all the necessities. This one is a little bit smaller, but I do think it all still fits okay. I kind of love the pink, so I'm gonna keep this. I love this about decorating dorm rooms, how it's like all the same furniture, just like slightly different variations depending on the room layout. Although I guess in real life, they probably wouldn't have painted all the furniture pink. You'd just have like a pink bedspread. I love these high school years things for this, like all these different posters, and the tapestries are so realistic. So we've got like a pink and then teal thing going on. So maybe I'll put one pink robe and one teal robe for each of these 2 Sims. Maybe they have some shower stuff hung up on the wall. I don't really know how much they would put in here. I'm kind of just trying to envision a way that they could make the stock bathroom seem a little bit nicer. Then the upstairs bathroom is probably exactly the same, except it is a little bit smaller, so they might get a little bit less clutter in theirs. I like this tile. It has just a little bit of like gray tile trim at the top. Okay, for these beds, what if we did yellow and then maybe green? I guess I do like the yellow and the blue though. Maybe I will do those. I haven't given a single one of these Sims a mirror in their bedroom, but I also haven't put a mini fridge. And a mini fridge is such a like quintessentially American dorm room experience. Like we need those things. In my dorm, I didn't have a meal plan and my dorm building didn't have a kitchen. So like I literally had a mini fridge and a microwave and that is how I survived. Here's kind of what I'm thinking for this last bedroom's layout. I think it makes sense. Oh, they can have the Minecraft stuff. I like this game swatch on that poster. I think it's kind of cute. I think that's all of the bedrooms done though. I don't want to make them too fancy because I kind of want to like leave some room for personality if you wanted to move your Sims in there and like kind of decorate it for them. I also think it's kind of realistic to have them be a little bit empty. This is just what happens in real life. I put a couple other little decor things in this living space too. So down here we have another bookshelf. We have a couple tables. I put up some more like Foxbury University merch. And then I made some kitchen clutter like with one one cabinet and some shelves, so they have some space to store like kitchen stuff. They can use these 2 open counters to cook salads if you want. You can't make anything that needs a stove, but you can use the counters to cook some meals, and then you can get quick meals and things. Of course, we got the 2 bedrooms down here. Upstairs, we got 2 more bedrooms, and then this tiny living space. I kind of like having this up here. And then outside, I wanted to kind of rearrange a few of these things. I love the ping pong table, so I definitely want to use that. I also really like these 2 chairs. I'll just pick different colors for them because they do come in like the proper, appropriate university colors. I'll probably leave the soccer ball kind of in a corner so your Sims can use it. They need a lot of space for this keg, which means I'm not really sure where to put it because I don't really want to just have it in the middle, but I guess we need it to be. But as far as other outdoor stuff goes, I don't really know what else we should put. I guess we got bikes in university, so I could put a bike or 2 out here. But aside from that, I'm not gonna come in here and put like bees in the back of the dorm room. That would be so random. Although a card table might be kind of fun. I didn't even think about that, but it's actually kind of a fun touch because your Sims can play cards, they can do puzzles. It actually kind of fits the vibe of wanting to have stuff that your Sims can use for parties. Although I don't know where to put this keg. I feel like I filled in the whole backyard so much, I don't really know where else to put it. Maybe it could go right here and I can just move the ping pong table over. Okay, this feels right. I mean, it's a lot of random stuff, but that's kind of what we're going for. I also put a trash can outside, although I didn't put one inside, so maybe I should get one too. Maybe just a little one in the corner. And that probably is the whole place finished. I quite like this. It's making me want to play with university again. It's 74,000 simoleons. Oh my gosh. I'll put this on the gallery in case you want to download it. And on that note, I'm gonna end this video right here because I spent way too long building this. Uh-oh. No. Okay, I haven't saved a single time. All right, well, it's up on the gallery now. Luckily, it didn't crash. I was just gonna say, I was having some tech issues this morning that I did cry about. My camera just wasn't working and I was very stressed out. And I was gonna say that I had fun doing this and it very much improved my mood. But if my game had crashed, that would have ruined my mood. Yeah, I think that's a good sign for us to leave. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy build content like this, I make a ton of it. In fact, on my Twitch channel today, we're doing a Twitch chat controls my build stream. So I'll link my Twitch down below. My name's just lilsimsie on there. And we're also raising money for charity all month, the entire month of May on Twitch. So I'll link the donation page down below too if you want to come by. And I'll catch you all later, okay? Bye, everybody. I'm actually terrified of this Twitch chat controls my build stream because you guys really enjoy chaos. I think it's gonna be interesting, to say the least.